On a scale of not cool to very cool, how cool will the spear survivor be? What is the spear survivor? Supposed to be a spear guy? The Pathfinder mod? That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe you found like a Pathfinder mod trailer and it looked so good. Because honestly, the trailers for Risk of Rain are okay. Preston and John don't hurt me, alright. Pathfinder's a neat survivor mod. I actually really liked it. It was bugged for me when I played it. Had some visual things, but I think it was good. I think it's a very interesting mod. And like, honestly, the animation stuff I remember being pretty clean, which is really hard to get right. So I don't know who did the animation work on that, but very good job. Very powerful, man. There's a lot of mods that feel really bad to me just because I don't like the way it's animated. Personal favorite sword mod is either between Enforcer or Drifter. I haven't played all of them. I haven't played Enforcer. I liked Pilot a lot. I really enjoyed Starstorm 2's Nemesis Commando. I don't remember what that one was like. Or did he have the sword? The red sword? Drifter's attack animation's looking kind of bad. I feel like it looks fine. Honestly, you look at any of the attacks animations in third person in this game and they look like shit. Because this game is really bad in multiplayer and it makes everything look laggy. Have you seen what Loader looks like in third person? Or like, sorry, it's a third person game. What looks like punching something when you're not Loader? It looks so fucking bad. I think it's just like a trick. I don't know what they do to make it feel really good when you're playing that character, but first person mod win. I have a few videos of me playing the first person mod. No, but it feels fine, it looks fine, I promise. It doesn't feel out of place. I think it's natural to kind of like just try to, you know, be very skeptical of the new DLC. I would be too. I'd be looking for anything like, is this like bad or blah blah blah, but like I feel like it meets the standard of this game pretty well. Nothing really feels too out of place to me. Alright, let's just go wrap. Not time to call the operator pilot, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, kind of a spiritual successor, if you will. How's it going? Sniper railgunner situation? Yeah, kind of. Where's the TP? Oh, I remember it's back in the corner. Oh, they picked a Return to Survivor that doesn't have a modded version already. A lot of people have been saying that. By the way, my friend played Risk of Rain 2 again after almost a year. First thing he messaged me was complaints about House United. Yeah, I know. This is how it is right now. Unfortunately. I would give him a lot of credit for fixing a lot of the things with SOTS, but obviously not everything was perfect. I think the interactions with enemies are kind of the last thing I kind of wanted them to touch on a little bit more. False Sun, House Unite, and Scorch Room could be touched up a little bit, and it would make the DLC feel a lot better. Hello. House Knight having its own behavior in every way, separate from the other enemies, and include pathing scheme was such a questionable decision. Yeah, I don't know, the biggest part, that's the problem, is just like it's targeting, I think. It's animation canceling, I don't know. It's scaling feels wrong. I feel like it's almost there, you know? Like it's very close to being just like fine, but then it just isn't. It's very close, so they don't have to do that much, I don't think, to make it kind of fit in. Oh. Missed that mine too. Oh, hello. Nice. We got a fire aspect run. I haven't had one of these in quite a while. Dude, we're the fire and ice chef. I have to win this run, dude. It's too cool. Let's lock in. Sticky Bomb? I mean, honestly, Sticky Bomb's a lot better on chef because of the cleavers having a bugged increased proc coefficient, so maybe. Horns are floating off his head. Well, yeah, I'm supposed to be wearing a chef's hat, so that's actually not Gearbox's fault this time. But this hat is way cooler, so I'm gonna hate getting like a recycler and a card and stuff, because I won't be able to take it. I need this shit. It ironically makes the run harder, but you know. Yep, there it is. Fuck you, I guess. The price of greatness. Yeah, that card had bad rates. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Fuck you, man. Oh my god. Are there any multi-shops in the save? Let's check before we reroll the card. What the fuck did I say? Why is Ice Cube still proc burn? You ever hear of a freezer burn, dude? Yeah, dry ice. You never had dry ice experiments in elementary school? It's all the macro equipment. Yeah, thank you. And what sucks too is that I picked up the, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. The aspect, the fact that I picked it up in that spot means that there's still 2 locations of equipment that remain from the 2 equipment barrels that I could reroll. So I could reroll the card twice, and I wouldn't have been able to do that had I not have add the aspect drop. It's kind of neat. I don't think there's any multi-shops. Okay, I'm gonna just try to reroll for a gun then. Now is ignition tank. I mean, the fire is really cool. I don't think it does as much damage as you'd kind of expect it to be doing, but yeah, I would appreciate some ignition tank. I should just be holding the recycler right now for the stage, but can you reroll aspects? No. The golden rule for rerolling stuff, if you can reroll into it, you can reroll out of it. I can't roll into an aspect, so therefore I would never be able to roll out of it. Ew. It looks so nice though. Ew. Yeah, I would really like Death Merc here. Actually, let's get some sticky bombs now. I hate to go back and forth, but like, I might need the extra damage actually on the above sense slots. It's very true. Let's just try to really get as many as we can here. What else do I want to... We also have the key box if we ever get a key, but I don't really need this. They haven't fixed pizza sound desync yet. I can confirm they fix it in DLC 3. But I agree that it is fucking ridiculous that it took them a year to fix it. Because I got my friend to play with Screen 2 and he got an overlay aspect on one of his first runs and he thought that at least just drop items, and I told him how rare they were. He just got a shiny Pokemon first fucking run. He's like, oh, that's just what they look like. That's fun. Fun little mechanic they put in. Oh, neat, they have variants. Shiny Pokemon was one of the coolest things that Pokemon ever did. I think any game that has stuff like that just has like a rare thing, it just makes it so much better for the game that it's just rare and it exists. It's so easy to do as well. Thank you. Wasn't so bad. Scorchworm literally inside the wall. That is my favorite. Okay, I want that. Give me this. I already have one of those. Let's take that. Thank you. Bye-bye, thank you for playing. I'm gonna take these, I think. Well, I don't know. I already feel like I have a decent amount of AoE. And I would like more, because I think AoE builds are very naturally fun. But, I feel like I should reroll them. I had a run on Chef where I had this aspect and was running his fire kit. I got 3 ignition tanks, and it was mid, still pretty fun though. Yeah, aspects aren't really that powerful, they're just special. The thing is, like, if you take away the specialness of an aspect and you just start giving it to people, it's just gonna lose its meaning. People just realize that they're not that good, and it's like, oh, okay, well, why would I want that? You want it because it's special, not because it's good. Oh, there's another card just to make sure that I got the message. Thank you. Wow, what awesome rerolls. That was so sick. We should get rid of one more just so we can get a blue portal red. I think maybe this actually. Let's go here, please. Killing a wisp over Gome. Well, I feel like I already have AoE, so I'd rather appreciate Gome's fruits than just some extra AoE. I mean, I have a lot of AoE actually. I need some ATGs or something to really make these sticky bombs shine. I'm gonna take this. How do I get up here? I think I can through this ramp or something with the chef roll. Wish they gave some proc coefficient, even a tiny one. I mean, it would be pretty strong, but maybe I can just go up the wall, but I don't know. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Don't worry. If I didn't have yes chef, I might have been dead. Should revert some to how they were originally. I feel like they were too strong. They can modify them potentially, but there's like basically nothing in the game that stacks that way, especially not white items. It wouldn't even make sense. Increasing their damage by a tiny bit, though, maybe just baseline. I don't know. They take a really long time to explode. Sometimes that doesn't, it's not always that helpful. You need to explode a bit faster. Yeah, maybe that's all they kind of need. I would love a key. Sadly, seems like we'll never find our key box, so I think that's why a lot of people think needle tick is kind of bad too, when it's like not. And also, it is why, or it's part of why void band is bad. In addition to like everything else they have wrong with them, but I don't really think there was much on the stage, so I didn't really go up top though. Alright, here we go. Finally have some damage increasing items for my sticky bombs. Just remember I gave up a recycler for this thing, so isn't needle tick simply better? It depends on the situation. and the character. There are times where one is better than the other in a lot of different times. That is a lot of burn we have accumulated on this guy though. Yo. That's kind of cool because the Little Disciple does burn, and we do have Sticky Bombs, which does synergize with Little Disciple with its 1.0 proc proficient 300% damage. We're kind of in a good spot. Kind of a neat run. We just need some movement. A feather would go kind of insane mode. Thought this was a Mega Bonk channel. Me too. Well, he's just a great item, no notes, 10 out of 10. It's true. No one dislikes this thing. Well, there might be some contrarian out there. Oh, dude, I hate how the Predatory sits on top of the cowboy hat. Dude, fuck this item. It's so ugly. I've had Growth Nectar like every run today. Predator is legit the item that makes me consider enabling item display remover again. Yeah, it's something. Never found the key box, unfortunately, so we'll never get it. It's truly a shame. What do we got in here? I'll take a Clover. Is it too late for this, though? I feel like it might be. Like, we can get a few items, but I'm not making up 5 greens from it. It might give me more speed. I feel like it's too late. If it were stage 3, I might have gotten it. I have to go here, by the way, unfortunately. A lot of these. Yeah, maybe we could have taken it and it would have been pretty good. Could have realized that we do have Transit Combat on the stage. Let's go one-shot this guy, because he's being very annoying. A Tesla coil? I'll actually take that right now. This is the perfect stage for it. Well, Saturn's is, but this is a close second. How many hours in Risk of Rain do you have? I have 6,211 hours. This gave a ton. It actually is a disgusting amount of hours. I can acknowledge that, yeah. You never play a game thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna put 6K hours in this. To imagine playing something for 6K hours is like unreasonable, and it feels evil. But I don't know. I just kept playing it. I just enjoy it. Need 2,500 more to reach a year. Don't even say that, actually. That's horrible. I don't want to know that. Think your most played game is ever at 6K? Thing is, I'm a gamer, man. My second most played game is at 4K. My third most played game is at 3K. And my fourth most played game is like 2.5. And then the next one after that is like 2,000 or something. I play a few games. Plays like 5 games? No, I play a lot of games. I have over 100 or 200 hours in like 30 games. I'm a gamer, man. Not that it's like a huge flex, but what a horrible spot, actually. Excuse me. Thought that was an ATG from above. I got really happy. I survived on Petrichor for a whole year. Wow. I spent a year on Petrichor 5, and this is what happened. So they didn't track hours played in old mod Minecraft, so I'll never know how many hours I have on my most played game. I know. I put so many hours in Minecraft also, and I'll never know either. I can only guess, but that feels wrong to guess. So you're doing it this stream, but I haven't watched you in a while. Do you still do Emerald every run? Yes. I will never play normal Mythics ever again, unless I am forced to. And what that means, who's to say, really? I prefer not to see how many hours I played on Minecraft. I'd love to know. So that means new patch where Umbral doesn't work. Probably. I would love a missile. 1 missile, please. Ow, that was so much damage. It wasn't even that high of a drop. Do you play Minecraft with friends? Whenever I play it, yeah. Do scrappers have fixed spots wherever they appear? No. There's only one spot that has a, quote, 50% chance to have a scrapper, and it is the spot on Verdant Falls. I feel like I should just go here, but... well, we have 2 demons. I still don't have a feather, which is the scariest part of this run, actually. Wow, there's a million of these things. Bleed printer? I don't know. How about a missile? How about 1 ATG, please? Ooh, this is what I've wanted for a while. Too bad we don't really have that much. We have 3 out of 4. Take a band, I guess, but the ignition tank is kind of cool. I will take that. That is really good for us, actually. That's what we want to see. And I'd love to see Plasma Shrimp. If only we could ever find that key box, though. Might go to one stage over the other. This stage has better boss items. In the other stage, you have Z-Constructs and Grandparents. In the stage, you have Imps and Magma Worms and stuff. You have better potential here. If there's more credits, If it does, it's by a very, very small amount, but... Anyways, just started playing again. Trying to beat False Sun Eclipse 8 with Commando. Feels like I'm missing out on stage with the path. Keep losing any tips. Phase 1 is just really bad, and it'll just hit you every time unless you have drones or you're cheesing. So I would also recommend to try to go to a relay night, get a relay night, and on phase 3 of the False Sun fight, stand as close to the statue with the laser as you can. So a relay night spawns on that side of the map, and then she'll never laser you. You just have to watch out for the circles on the ground though. You have a video about that? I do. It's called like Cheesing False Sun, a memoir. Check out the intro of that video, it might help. Alright, House Knight, give me what you got. Okay. I want that mocha. I'll take that one. That one's good. Alright, so there's no reroll for the Happy Mask. Sadly, just have to take what we take. I think we got most everything. Do I want the ignition tank or do I want the band? It's kind of hard. I think it's an ice band up there, but... Ooh. Blazing v Blazing boss. Okay. Look at how many burn stacks I'm getting. I'm getting the ignition tank. It's the damn boomerang. I got envy cores. That's fine actually. And then I got infusion. Please give me a feather on the moon. Give me a saver spaces now or something. Jesus. Oh yeah, I don't have any defense. I don't have an opal or anything. I don't have a feather or defense. This might be awful. Okay, well I got the big one. Yeah, that's very good. Glad I didn't impulsively take the band. Oh, there's a scrapper here. Shit. Well, that's amazing news, actually. At least I finally have healing. Alright. We have to... get rid of some stuff. I can't use Warhorn, obviously. That's gotta go. I don't think I get rid of the Scythe just because I need a little bit of crit. It would be nice to have a little bit with the, especially with the Predatory is 10%. Could be worse, I don't know. Unless we can get a thing out of it. Probably get rid of you. We have a bleed printer here, so it's not that big of a deal. Now we do get rid of the Predatory Scythe. Yeah, for another red. I might get some bleed. I don't know. I don't really think we need a bunch of it. Oh, I forgot we had some in here. I guess I didn't need to get rid of both of them, but oh, never mind. One thing I definitely want as well is just like a red that gives a debuff. So like Scorpion or Shustis or something would be fantastic. Alright, we're finally ready to open this key box. We try again. I think I'm ready. I feel like I'm gonna lose because I have no defense or feather, but I'm gonna try my best. If there's like an opal cauldron or something, that might be enough. Alright, we just need to find it and get saver spaces. That will do. That will do. I don't have a bear though. I will never get saver spaces in this run. Look at those stacks of burn. Feel hesitant to cross the bridge until we get the wisp that spawns behind us. There it is. Yeah, I mean, the damage is there. I just want to see a feather in there. I don't want to see anything else. Oh, maybe a headset. Hey, there's a headset. We did it. Wow. And we have crit soup, which is very good, actually. Let me get this first. There's nothing else I want more in this world. And there's a scorpion that I was talking about. For the death mark. Very good. A couple crit here. Perfect. What a pleasant soup. You a Hotline Miami fan, by the way? I played it once. Seemed fun. I don't really like the second game that much. Oh yeah. The burning is so good. Jump. Ow. Okay. Now can I beat phase 4? Of course I can. Alright, good. Good run, actually. That was a neat run. We actually got a lot of burn stacks on Mythics by the end there with the build that we had with the Boomerang and the point with the ICBM. I've never had a Fire Aspect Chef run before. Chef is actually cooking, true. A meal of fire and ice? Thoughts? Yeah, the Sticky Bombs didn't really do as much as I was hoping.